Something a little bit messy happens with borrowing. This is a place where a lot of people get lost. It's really important to take your time and work carefully. I'm going to show you a simple example first, and then I'm going to show you a more complicated example. Let's suppose that we want to subtract 805 minus 259. So I'm going to write this vertically. Right away in the ones place we see 5 minus 9, and we can't do it. So what we want to do is go over to the tens place, break up a 10, rename it into 10 ones. But what's the problem? We haven't got enough tens to break one up. We haven't got any tens at all. We've got to get some tens. So what do? We go all the way over to the hundreds place. And now in the hundreds place we have something available. We break up 100, so we have 7 of them. And that gives us 10 more tens. Now we're done looking at the hundreds place. Now we have some tens to break up. We have 10 of them, in fact. When we break one up, how many have we got? We've got 9. That 10 we just broke up becomes 10 more ones. All right. So now we're in a place to do the thing we wanted to do to begin with, the subtraction in the ones place. This is 15 minus 9. 9 plus what is 15? 9 plus 6 is 15. We're done with the ones place. Now we can go back to the tens place. And in the tens place we see, we don't have to remember all that mucking about with borrowing we just did, because we see that we have 9 minus 5. 5 plus what is 9? 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 minus 5 is 4. And again, we don't have to remember what we did in the hundreds place because we wrote it down. We see that we have 7 minus 2. 2 plus what is 7? 2 plus 5 is 7. So our answer is 546. That was weird, right? Having to go over that extra place. Right? What happens when we do the addition? Right? We wanted to know 259 plus what would give us 805. And our claim is that 259 plus 546 will give us 805. Look in the tens column right now. It looks like when we add the tens column, we're not going to have to carry. But watch what happens. Because we have to add the ones column first, right? 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry the 1, write down the 5. Oh, I see. 1 and 5 is 6, and 4 is 10. So we get a 10 here. Carry the 1, write down the 0. 1 and 2 is 3, and 5 is 8, just like we hoped we'd see. So that's what happens when there's 1, 0. Let's see something a little bit more complicated. Let's say we want to take 2,000 minus 35. Again, I'm going to write this out vertically. And I'm going to come at this place by place. 0 minus 5, can't do it. I need to borrow from the next place. But the next place hasn't got any either. I need to borrow from yet the next place. They haven't got any either. I need to go all the way over and borrow from the thousands place. I break up 1,000. Now I have 10 hundreds. I break up 100. And now I have 10 tens. I break up a 10. And now I have 10 ones. And now I'm back to the place I left behind. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. And now 9 minus nothing is 9. 1 minus nothing is 1. Now notice that at any given moment, I only go over to the left one place. I only come back to the right one place. Some people skip writing 10 on these zeros and just cross off the 0 and write a 9. That is a nice writing shortcut, but unless you know what you're doing there and why you're doing it, you're going to get yourself in trouble. I really recommend taking the half a second it takes to write in the 10 and go one place at a time to the left until you don't need to go any further, and then come back to the right. All right, I'm going to give you a problem to try. Now this problem is kind of long. Just take it one place at a time. 61,004 minus 7,295. Pause the video and try the subtraction now. Okay, so we want to write this vertically, and now we want to start in the ones place and deal with one column at a time. 4 minus 5, we can't do it, so we're going to need to borrow. But the tens place hasn't got any. We need to borrow again. Hundreds place hasn't got any. We need to borrow yet again from the thousands place. Thousands place has got some, so we can stop. We take away one of the thousands, and we get 10 more hundreds. We take away one of our hundreds, and we get 10 more tens. We take away one of our tens, and we get 10 more ones. And now we're back to the place we left behind. We have a subtraction we can do. 14 minus 5. 5 plus what is 14? 5 plus 9 is 14. 9 minus 9? Well, that's 0. 9 minus 2 is 7. 0 minus 7. Uh-oh, we can't do this. Does that mean we made a mistake? No, we just got to borrow again. We go to the next place. We break up a 10,000. And now we have 10 more thousands. 10 minus 7 is 3. 5 minus nothing is 5. And that's our answer.